Aquarius, for whatever reason, Spirit decided that yours is one on its own, because I got a phone call that interrupted the video. So we're going to give you a separate read for the 2nd of November 2020. So let's see what's so important, shall we? Because the others have been very strange, the fixed signs. There's something going on with the fixed signs. It's bound to be astrological, but I have no idea what. So let's see. Spirit seems to be hanging about after the Day of the Dead for some reason. So Scorpio definitely have been reached out from Spirit. Aquarius. So something you've been working on, perhaps hoping to leave a legacy, isn't paying off. You're going to have to walk away. Don't listen to other people's advice, and don't take advice from people you wouldn't want to be, because people are very willing to tell you what to do at this time, and you've got to go within and listen to yourself, because however well-meaning, these people are giving you the wrong advice. So don't believe what other people tell you, because it won't help you, especially in the work environment. Don't listen to gossip. Don't listen to what other people say. Go with your gut instinct, or you might make a mistake. 8 years is mentioned, 8 months. So the number 8 is massively important. Yeah, there is some legal document possibly that a man is thinking about. That may mean they'll go to prison. So you need to walk away from this. It's a mental prison, if nothing else, of your own making. You're thinking or overthinking too much, and it's probably about paperwork, contracts. It's something more important than the normal written word. So it's making me very lightheaded. So worry of legal requirements, but you will survive this. It may be to do with work, and you're getting very depressed about it. If you're in England, especially with the lockdown, it may be down to that. We can't put everything down to that. This is something new that's arrived that's causing a problem. You're manifesting negative outcome, those born on the 1st or the 28th, so it may be something that you found out about yesterday. It's Gemini energy. It's about communication, so that could be a communication that you've received, and also siblings. So be very careful, but you will get through this. You will survive. We've got the Glory again, a card again. My spirit seems to like music. It's not my spirit guide, because I doubt that she, well, Spirit know everything, so maybe she has got into modern music, but she's Japanese, so I can't see that somehow. This is somebody else I've got that's a proper DJ in spirit, and he comes to me through songs, which if you've seen my page you'll understand, because I do sometimes post the songs that he's giving me, because they do have relevance. So Athena, so what can Athena tell us? She's the warrior goddess, so somebody's going to have to fight. About what, Athena? What are we fighting for? Perhaps Athena is, yes she is, she's a major goddess. So I'll tell you a bit about her, and then we're going to have quite a lot of information. Athena had a dramatic start to life. She was the daughter of the union between Zeus, the king of the gods, whose philanderings were legendary, as those of certain present-day powerful men, and the goddess of wisdom Metis. When Metis was pregnant with Athena, Zeus heard a prophecy that Metis' daughter would become more powerful than him. You know what men are like when that happens. So there may be some jealousy between your partner and a child. He tackled the situation by swallowing the evidence in the form of Metis whole. However, when he was walking beside the lake Triton one day, he got a terrible headache. Hephaestus, the blacksmith god, and Aphrodite's cuckold husband, henpecked in other words, played midwife by splitting his forehead open, whereupon out leapt Athena, fully grown, yelling her head off and ready to go to war. So she has continued ever since. So there may be a controlling child or a very difficult child involved. It's a battle of wills, it seems. So in love, for all your easy camaraderie with men, you can't turn into a shy, sweet little girl when it comes to sex and love. You are very much your father's daughter, and may find that you are attracted to men who are older, mentor figures, or fragile, dependent men whom you take on the traditionally masculine role of provider for. The most successful form of relationships for Athena is the companionate marriage with someone who can support you in your causes, but also remind you of your needs for rest and recreation, even recreational sex. So you need somebody who's able to control you, and it doesn't seem that you've found that. When she appears in your spread, it means that you need to apply wisdom followed by force. Don't rush into action, but consider carefully your best strategy. And when you have made your decision without other people interfering, commit yourself to taking concerted action. The cards ask you to confront your fears and your demons and to fight them off. Consider what weapons you need to defend yourself against your enemies, both the enemy within and the enemy without. Arm yourself emotionally to do battle. Gather as much support as you can. You may be in a crisis situation and feel frozen, as though facing Medusa. Reflect honestly on the situation and then act to liberate yourself and make the necessary changes. So leave, because you will survive. You can reweave your world to be more you want it to be. But if you fail to take wise action, this situation will only deteriorate and may make you a prisoner. You may need to take a second look. Often the most difficult situation is to be honest about the closest things to you. Remember too that the logical thing to do may not always be the right thing if it does not take account of your feelings. So you may feel like you have to do a certain thing, but Spirit is saying to you, sometimes it's just the opposite, and it's time to walk away. Even if you feel like you're leaving others in the lurch, you've got to look after yourself, because I think somebody has put you in a position you didn't need to be. However well-meaning, they have put you in a very dodgy position. Okay? Thanks for listening.